My first guest this evening, right in this very studio, is kicking off his 1992 presidential campaign right here, right now, on our show. This is it, the kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, the almost president of the United States of America, Pat Paulsen. Welcome, Mr. Almost President.
Oh, thank you. Very excited to be here.
Apparently.
Excited as a clam to be here.
I don't know how excited a clam can get.
I don't know. I had a clam as a pet when I was a kid. It's hard to take them on a walk. You got to drag them along the pavement. They make sparks. No good? Shaboom.
So, is this the actual kickoff, or has the campaign been going? Or?
No, it's going to be in '92. We're starting it. We're starting it on your show.
This is it, baby.
Yeah,
this
we're
is
gonna
right
kick
here.
it off here.
Here's a button.
Yeah.
Look at that. Pat Paulsen for president. Buttons.
Well, we figure.
Oh, jeez. Hey, God gave you two. All right, here you go. There you go. There we go. Pat Paulsen for. I got lots of them.
Did you pay for those or not? Flipping them all out there. Not too many of them give away.
We flip a lot of things here.
I figure it should be a good campaign, and not a lot of young people don't know me. I mean, I was backstage and some. Yeah, well, I want to talk about that.
What did he say? Oh, he said Night Patrol.
He said,
yeah.
I said, who are you? Someone in your staff says, who are you? I said, I'm Pat Paulsen. I'll tell you, 30 years out of the public eye, they forget you like that.
So, if you are elected, what is the first thing you're going to do?
First thing, we're going to attack Canada. Yeah. They've been sitting around there acting like nothing's going on, you know. They already got 2 of our baseball teams. And where do you think our geese go for the summer, huh? I figure we have a war in Canada. You don't have to stay up late and watch it on CNN, same time zone.
It's a time-saving war. That's
Right.
Nice. All right, and how about after that? Any the plans, things you want to tackle right after that?
Well, all the issues. I mean, you can ask me any issues you want.
All right, well, let's look at some of the issues now. Of course, prevalent on everybody's mind these days, the environment.
Well, we shouldn't have any pollution or anything.
Going out on a limb with that one, huh?
Answers for anything you want.
Okay, how about catastrophic medical care?
Yeah, we should take care of people who are sick. I think that's one of the main things. I realize that sounds simplistic, but when you listen to these guys talk, they go through long, expositions on what they're going to do. But it's the same thing. I mean, like war, I'm against war, so I'd go any further than that.
Save us all time.
Yeah, just keep it simple.
All right, what's your stand on gun control?
I'm against it. You have the right as Americans to bear arms. You never know when you're walking down the street here in Burbank, you'll spot a moose. So we need guns.
All right, how about the deficit, the budget deficit?
Well, I'd turn it into a government program, then we start cutting back, and then we eliminate it entirely.
Now there's some good thoughts in there.
Well, yes.
All right, how about abortion? What's your stand on abortion?
Well, it should be okay in some cases, but not in others.
You kind of winging it now, off the cuff?
Yeah. I don't want to go out too far here.
All right. How about military spending?
We should just have enough that satisfy the. We should have just enough to. I'd like to take note of the fact that the heart of the issue in the final analysis escapes me.
And any thoughts on daycare?
Yeah, daycare center. We should have a lot of daycare centers where you can drop the kids off without coming to a complete stop. Throw those little buggers right out of there.
Have you given any thought to cabinet members at all?
No, I haven't really thought about that at all. I have no, there'll be no cabinet. It's going to be a benevolent dictatorship. There will not be anybody help me out. You know what just happened? You know, those those guys that tried to get rid of the head of state, you know, what just happened in the news, and then they were they fouled up, and then they were rejected by the people. We're talking about the Democrats here, not the Russians.
Are you?
Yeah, I was glad that came back because I just almost forgot that CNN jingle. Now they're back on. I remember it again.
Do you have a slogan for this campaign?
It's I'll be a decisive president, probably.
Is this the poster? Is this the campaign poster?
Yeah, this is one of them here. Well, this is the last we used this in '88 because I ran in '88 too. This is. Would you hold this over here,
Sure.
Paul? Just take it from the top. There we are. That's the original poster, and it says, "We've upped our standards, now up yours." You can have that. I'll give that to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, they're $5.
Thanks. That's. Never know when I'm going to have another college dorm room. I'll need this. So, do you run every campaign?
I've only ran 3 times. I ran in '68. I was on the ballot. Not '68. '72. I was on the ballot.
That was probably
'68.
you gained primary national prominence in that
'68
campaign.
was a write-in candidacy. '72. I was on the ballot, and when Carter ran, he invited me to his victory celebration. I sent him a telegram, said I couldn't make it. It's my bowling night. that seriously happened.
Is that true? Did he actually invite you?
Nobody cares, huh?
Did he actually invite you?
Yeah, I did.
Really? And you didn't go?
No, it was my bowling night. It was a Tuesday.
But see, now he's the kind of guy who would appreciate that. He would respect that.
Yeah, I suppose he would. Yeah.
Well, who was your favorite?
You put a guy like Jimmy Carter in charge of inflation is kind of like putting Roseanne Barr in charge of the Twinkies. But I don't know.
Well, how do you feel about the current administration?
Well, I think some of the guys that I'm not so sure that the problem here. You mean Bush?
Yeah.
He's in right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he the one in?
Yeah, that's the
I
guy.
forget who's in there. I was hoping I could run against Bush, you know, but I don't know whether I'll run as a Democrat or Republican. I haven't figured it out yet. Bush was envoy to China, chairman of the Republican Party, an ambassador, a congressman, head of the CIA, vice president, president. Man cannot hold a job.
So what made you decide to run this year? You don't run every campaign, so why?
Well, this
why
will be
this
my
time?
last hurrah, my last campaign. It's sort of like it's getting to be a little like Harold Stassen running all the time, but I think this will be my last one. And I've already got over $175 in the treasuries for the campaign. So that'll get us some new posters and things.
Why run now? Why run against Bush? Such a
Well, then nobody's going to run. Nobody's stepping in to do it. So I should be. It'll be me and him. But if I run Democrats, there'll be more in there as they get. You know, there'll be about 4 or 5.
So you do expect some contest here. It's not going to be a clear win for you.
Actually, I'd like to get nominated at the convention, then he's out and I have to run against him. I run against the Democrat.
So then you should go as a Republican then, try and knock him out of the
That's
box.
what I'm going to try to do. Yeah.
Well, it's up to us to help you, isn't it?
I would hope the people would. I would hope we can get at least a couple thousand apiece out of everybody in the audience.
Damn it, let's start handing out stickers
Okay,
and
all right.
buttons.
Okay, buddy.
Pat Paulsen, thanks for being here.
thank you.
We'll be right back with more on Comics Only. Close to Pat Paulsen.
How are you? Good to see you.